Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for being here today. My name is Oscar Rohim Bimasena, and my student ID is 20243212. And I'm here so excited to present my practical report on static and probability. And my objective is the goal of this practical work is to organize data into a frequency distribution table and visualizing it using a graph. This helps us understand how data is distributed across different ranges. Okay, data first step is data overview. I start with a dataset consisting of 15 numbers spread across 5 columns and 10 rows to make it easier to work with. I'll combine our data into a single column in Excel, and I make this full data in one row like this. First, I use count in here. I use count function to confirm that there are 15 data points. Then I identify the maximum and minimum value using the max and min function. The maximum value is 89 and the minimum value is 1. The next step is calculating range number of places. Range calculation. Next, I calculate the range of the data, which is the difference between the maximum and minimum value. Using the formula, the maximum negative minimum, the range is 18, 80, 80. And for the number classes to determine how many group of or classes that the data should be divided into, I use target formula here. The formula, the result was approximately 6.64, which is I round up to 7 classes in here. And the next step is creating the frequency distribution table. Class interval with 7 class and range of activity. I calculated the class width by dividing the range by the number of classes. The result was approximately 12.57, which is around up to 13. This means each class will cover a range of 13 numbers. Okay, the next is class boundaries. The first class start at minimum value, which is 1 and end at 13. The second class at 14 and ends at to 16 and so on until the last class, which is ranked from the 79 to 89. Frequency calculation using the config function in Excel. I counted how many data points fall into each class. For example, for the first class is 1 till 13, which is give me a frequency. The of data is 6. I repeated this for all 7 class. So the final table, the final table will like this. Next step is visualizing the data with a graph. To better understand the distribution, I created the data bar chart In Excel, I selected the Gauss interval and the rigorous corresponding frequency, then using the insert chart feature to generate the graph. Okay, the next step is gap interpretation. The graph clearly show that the class 53 1265 has the highest frequency at 13, while the class 14 to 16 has the lowest frequency is 3. Visualization help us see patterns and trends in the data. In conclusion, this practical work successfully organized the data into 7 classes and calculated the frequency for each class. The frequency distribution table and graph provide a clear picture of how data is distributed. The key takeaway, the exercise taught me how to use a function like compute, max, and min to analyze the data. It also highlights importance of visualizing data to identify patterns and make informed decisions. So this is enough. Thank you for your attention. I'm happy to answer any question you may have about the processes or the result. Kurang lebih yang mohon maaf. Sekian dari saya. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.